So today we're upgrading Max's bike, specifically giving him a new fork. First he needs to take his fork off of his wheel, and then take the calipers off of his new fork. He got the calipers off, and I handed him my knife so that he could cut off a few zip ties. Next it was time to loosen the headset and onto the stem. Now the whole cockpit can be removed. Moving on, he had to remove the calipers from his own wheel. At this point we ran into a problem. We have nowhere near enough spacers for that new fork, so we're gonna have to cut it. Max made a mark with my knife, so he set it into the vise and got cutting. After we finished the cut, we sanded down the cut to make it more even.
Don't judge us, it's the real thing. Look it up.
Next, Max put his bearings back on and proceeded to put my wet chain lube on it, even though there was an entire tube of grease behind him. One more spacer was necessary, and then the bars could go on. Now we just need to put in the screw, adjust it a little bit, and hammer it in, I guess.
No, it's fine.
All that was left with the headset was to tighten it up. We moved on to the stem, even though we should have done that in reverse order and tightened the stem first, then the headset, but oh well. Fork was good. Now we moved on to the wheel. It needed to be put back on the fork. So you may not really realize this, but this bike looks like 10 times bigger now that we put that fork on it. Like now that it has a real fork. Look. Look at this big boy right there.
I don't know if I call it a real fork, I think it's still stock.
Okay, well, yes. Well, those are stock. Those came with it.
Fair point.
And those are exquisite shocks. Even though they're a little old, but they still send pretty hard. After my little rant, Max put his calipers back on. And we're done.
Oh, wow.
Huh. Those are better than your old ones, for sure. Alrighty, so we stussed out Max's bike, gave him a new fork. This one is actually large enough, as you can not really see, but oh well. So, you like your new fork, Maxwell?
Hey, man.
Alright. Tight. Well, gonna cut this video off here. Thanks for narrating that, other Cole. You're welcome. And as always, remember to stay